Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Jerry and I'm hailing you from the Antari shipyard. And today we're doing a re-review on one of the OP prize ships. This is the U.S.S. Constellation, which comes from the Doomsday OP. If you haven't played that OP, I assure you that it is actually a pretty fun OP to play. The Doomsday Machine brings a unique element into it. So, we've got the U.S.S. Constellation, which is a Constitution class, 3143. Standard Federation action bar, weapon, crew, coming in at 22 points. If all of your shields have been destroyed when attacking with your primary weapon, you may gain +2 attack dice. If you do so, place an auxiliary power token beside your ship. You cannot roll any defense dice during a round in which you use this ability. So there's a lot going on with this ability here. I understand the thematicism behind it, where the Constellation was pretty much destroyed by the Doomsday Machine itself and kind of inoperable, but it still had some systems working. So that's kind of where this ability feels like it's trying to go. I just don't know if it achieves it very well. Probably could use a rework if it were to ever be reintroduced. And then you've got your standard Constitution action, or not action, dial maneuver here, the movement card, with 180 degree forward firing arc, which is nice. You've got your generic here, which is weapon, crew. You lose a shield, but it comes in at 16 points. This got recosted down thanks to the animated faction pack. Now you got your captain here, which is Matt Decker. If this card is assigned to a Federation ship during the roll attack dice step, you may disable this card to gain +1 attack dice for that attack. If your ship is destroyed, you may immediately target a friendly ship within range 1 to 2 of your ship. If you do so, discard that captain card from the target ship. This card becomes the new captain card for that ship. So, the second part of this ability definitely emulates him taking over command of the Enterprise to fight the Doomsday Machine. The first part, I don't know. I'd really rather just have it be the second part. And maybe it could be cleaned up to where he just takes over command versus him taking over command of you're discarding a captain from the other ship. Maybe he just comes in and takes command because he wasn't a captain either. He was a Commodore, so he was Commodore Matt Decker. So he could come in and just relieve that captain of command without discarding it. Maybe he covers it up. I don't know. It's due for a rework. He's costed 3, or skill 3, cost of 2, has an elite talent slot. I just think there's something more thematic that you could do with Matt Decker. The elite talent that comes in this is standby battle stations. During the combat phase, you may discard this card to replace one token that is besides your ship. Evade or scan with a battle stations token. This card may only be purchased for a ship that has the battle station action, or the battle station's action on its action bar. Okay. Again, completely fine with this. I like this ability. It gives you flexibility in the token that you choose, especially if you're going to go very action heavy, or if you got other passive things, but for some reason you weren't able to get a passive battle stations token. Standby battle stations allows you to do that fairly well. It could probably be cheaper these days, but I'm not complaining here. Then we got a crew is damage control party. Action, discard this card to repair 1 damage to your ship's hulls or shields. Or action, disable this card to flip 1 critical damage card that is assigned to your ship face down. Cost of 5. I like this. I like that it is a action card, giving you kind of a flexibility there. Discard to repair is probably too much. However, action, disable, flip, that can really help you in a pinch. Now, I'm thinking warp core breaches. You can flip that down. Stun helmsman is probably the one I'm thinking the most of to flip down. Communications failures, jammed communications, all of those. Damage control party can help you. Cost of 5, however, definitely too expensive to try and run. I think this card should be costed probably around the same as the Exo Comp, which I believe. Let me double check. But I believe the Exo Comp is not that. Let's go. Exo comp is a cost of 4. Okay, so maybe just a little bit lower than the Exo comp. Maybe a cost of 3, but 3 to 4 is probably a pretty good range for this. Just because it gives you the ability to get rid of a critical damage. And then we've got a question mark upgrade here. This is auxiliary control room. You may fill a tech or weapon upgrade with this slot with this card. No ship may be equipped with more than one auxiliary control room upgrade. You may disable this card to perform an action while there is an auxiliary power token beside your ship. Again, cost of 5. Probably way too much for this. This is just giving your ship pretty much the ability of the original Enterprise that came out with Attack Wing. It just needs to be a lower cost is all. And then we've got another question mark upgrade here, automated distress beacon. You can see this has been errated since it was released, meaning that WizKids and Worf had to go in and kind of clarify and clean up the wording. Cost of 3. You may fill a crew, tech, or weapon upgrade slot with this card. No ship may be equipped with more than one automated distress beacon upgrade. Action. Discard this card to target a ship in your fleet that is not within range 1 to 3 of your ship. The target ship immediately performs an additional maneuver with a speed of 2, straight bank, or turn. Discard this card to target a ship. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of in the realm of fake messages, jammed communications, where you are reaching out and you're trying to control your opponent's ship and what move they make. Which is fine. Cost of 3, it's fine. It's one of those cards that's kind of in a feel bad category, because for people who aren't, super well able to fly, or they just haven't really learned how to recover from this kind of stuff, this stuff can be devastating to them. So having said that, that is the last of the cards for this pack. This was a prize pack, so there is no mission. Again, it came from the Doomsday Machine OP. I highly recommend you look that up. We did get a Doomsday Machine token in the new These Are the Voyages pack that came out. Matter of fact, I can put it up on the screen here. This is what it looks like. It has a little notch for movement, and it's got a firing arc on it. So if you get that pack and you want to run the Doomsday Machine OP, you can definitely find the instructions for that online. Just type in Attack Wing Doomsday or the Doomsday Machine, and you'll get those instructions, and you can run that for yourself. And I guarantee that it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun OP to run. Gives you a different challenge. So with all that, be sure to like the video, give us a thumbs up, and then continue the comment section below. Have you ever played with any of these cards? Have you played with the Intrepid, or not the Intrepid, the Constellation before? Please let me know. And of course, share this video with other Attack Wing players, especially if they're on the fence about getting this pack. And as always, we'll see you around the shipyard.